Lewis Hamilton quitting F1 c0uld on as retirement prophecy starts to come true. Back in the summer, Lewis Hamilton was the subject of much speculation over his future. Having lost out on the F1 title to Max Verstappen in the final race of last season, many believed he'd quit the sport. And though he's since returned to Mercedes for the current campaign, it's clear all isn't well behind the scenes. Hamilton has endured a mixed start to the new F1 season, failing to win in either Bahrain or Saudi Arabia. The Brit, who has previously won 7 titles over the course of his glittering career, was third in the first race of the campaign behind Ferrari duo Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. But Hamilton suffered in Saudi Arabia over the weekend, with the 37-year-old only managing a 10th-placed finish. His mood, it seems, is worsening. The veteran went into the season hoping to beat Max Verstappen, yet, after just 2 races, that already seems a tall order. When asked how he felt after the weekend's event in the Middle East, Hamilton couldn't contain his disappointment. "I'm looking forward to finally leaving," he said, in comments that have sparked alarm bells within the world of sport. Mercedes engineer Pete Bonington, after Hamilton finished 10th, sent a message over the team radio. "Okay, Lewis, that's P10, he said. "Sorry about that. It's a bit of a mess result given all the hard work." And Hamilton's response was again telling, with the Brit bluntly retorting by saying, "Is there even a point for that position?" His mood was already bad enough after losing to Verstappen in controversial circumstances at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix on the final lap of last season. Now, it's getting even worse. Hamilton is somebody used to being at the top of his sport and staying there, like Cristiano Ronaldo in football, Tom Brady in the NFL and Novak Djokovic in tennis. Mediocrity just isn't in his DNA. Fans have grown accustomed to his brilliance, his guts and guile and his expertise over the years. But Hamilton's retirement prophecy seems to finally be coming true. The stars, it seems, are aligning on that front. In 2020, when quizzed on his future, he made it clear his decision to quit Formula One wasn't too far away. And the 37-year-old also suggested that, as soon as he feels himself being no longer capable of competing at the highest level, he'd call it a day. "That thought, retirement, often happens to me. It's like a wave," he said at the time. "It comes and goes. There have been many occasions in the last 4 or 5 years when I didn't know if I still wanted to try, sacrifice myself with training at the expense of personal life. There are other things I like to do. So many things I would like to try. But on the other hand, I tell myself that I am so lucky to be doing this job." In a rather long period of time, the career in the car becomes only a small part. There is a lot of time to retire. It is a question of finding the balance. "I tell myself that if I am still hungry and I train like I was a boy, which I am doing, and if I still get great results and I'm still hungry. If I find myself slower, lacking strength to train, and unmotivated, then I'll know it's time to stop." Hamilton is slower this year, with the W13 vehicle doing little to help matters. He also appears increasingly unmotivated, through no fault of his own, due to his angry comments about finishing 10th. Hamilton is contracted to Mercedes until 2023. Yet with their season failing to live up to expectations, it's certainly feasible he'll call time on his F1 career before then.